Okay, here we are. This is going to be module 2, lesson number 9, sleep misconceptions. I want to go over this quickly. So, sleep misconceptions, we've already gone over this in the beginning. You've seen this all in the prelude to the course. You've seen this in my YouTube videos. If you bought the course, it's because you're aware there's a lot of sleep misconceptions out there. Misconceptions like people misdiagnosing insomnia as sleep apnea, which I think happens a bit, but maybe not so much. But very common, though, insomnia being misdiagnosed as depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, insomnia being seen as a behavioral issue or a psychological issue, something to be treated with CBTI, sleep hygiene, sleep training, these sorts of things. Like really anything that frames the insomnia as though it's the insomniac's fault, as though there's something they're doing wrong that's preventing them from sleeping, that everyone else is doing right, rather than a sensitivity they have that they are susceptible to that's something that other people are simply not susceptible to. So that's really like, and then also I'd say like some real misconceptions that could hurt you from sleeping. Like, I'm trying to think of the ones that really took me the longest to nip in the butt. Oh, misconception, just because a label says it doesn't contain something, it means it doesn't contain that. That's nonsense. If you're eating a food and you stop sleeping and it looks like it should be fine, it just isn't. They just lie. Like, get over it. Welcome to the real world. It stinks. At least that part does. So trust your experience over theory. It's a good misconception people have, is they trust theory over their own experience. Another one, and like even me, like there were times when I was like, I don't know, like anytime I felt inclined to go with theory over my own body, my own experience, it did not turn out optimally for me. And I ended up coming back to my own experience, my intuition, my gut. But really like viewing the separation of the body, viewing the body as this thing that's all spliced up, and like, oh, we have our sleep specialists, and we have our gut specialists, and we have our skin specialists, and we have our brain specialists, and we have our ADHD specialists, and our psychology specialists. When it's all really the same thing. Like, it's all this holistic human experience that we're going through. And having some preconception that something is definitely not causing it, and then overlooking that thing, I think that that's very bad. Assuming you know what's going on when you're not, if you haven't fixed something yet. In some deep sense, I got this from Elliot Halston, I've always come back to this, the only real question that matters is how's that working out for you. And I can tell you honestly, how the information that I'm giving you here in this course is working out for me is I'm sleeping great. I sleep like a baby. I sleep better than the people I know who never had insomnia. I'm so grateful and I'm so happy, and I've helped a lot of people and they're all sleeping great. It works. The stuff works. Hopefully it'll work for you too. I mean, I know it will work for you. That's why I'm making the course. I wouldn't have made the course and put myself out there like this with paid ads to blow myself to the entire internet if I didn't know this was going to work. And it will. It does. But I want to, I don't believe that I know everything. I don't believe that this is somehow exhaustive of all the causes of insomnia, of all the causes. I mean, I know for a fact that people develop insomnia because of childhood trauma. I mean, you're not going to develop probably the kind of insomnia, or almost definitely the kind of insomnia where you don't sleep for days and weeks, because that's, again, some chemical biophysiological thing has to be going on. Psychologically, we have a hard time controlling our physiological processes to the degree we can resist sleep for that long. But it is possible that long-term stress can lead to autoimmune conditions, which could then lead to breakdown that leads to insomnia. So really keeping an open mind, not having a limited idea of, oh, this is exactly what's causing me. Even here's a great example. Caffeine keeps you up. Or does it? Sometimes caffeine can help you sleep. And we explore that in this course. So keep an open mind. No misconceptions. Open mind, learning, observation, and how's that working out for you? Done.